may be found disturbing and may not be suitable for your snotty-nosed little brat who probably cusses like a sailor behind your back anyway. Parental discretion is advised.
Daddy, I'm coming to see you at visiting hours next week. Mama ain't been doing too well, I'll tell you more when we speak. And Billy's loving high school. He's out there blocking for JV. I'm sure he's gonna come around by the time you get released. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know.
It's time to holler down the pipe chase and rattle them bars, because we're going to do a prison show for you right here at beautiful old, historic old, exciting new KPFT Houston, from the heart of Montrose, where we all hope tomorrow will be a better day.
Dreams, I can see your freedom. I will hold you once more. The men with no visitors, no money on the books. Remember, David's always gonna be here. You're never so alone. This ain't my love. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's prison radio. Prison radio.
And welcome to the Prison Show. Tonight is Friday, I think it's the 22nd. I believe it's the 22nd. Yes, it's the 22nd. I looked on the monitor, and guess what time it is? It is Fun Drive, and David's going to put the fun in Fun Drive soon. However, I can hear you moving in there, David. He's so excited to put the fun in Fun Drive. We got some fun driving going on for the next few weeks, right? It's from yesterday until
it didn't.
Till it didn't. Well, we got a show full tonight because we did. Joy and I went to the summit, the TDCJ summit up in Dallas last Saturday. Linda was supposed to go, but guess what? Somebody decided to hit Linda in the vehicle, her and David, her husband David. So she was not able to go. She's fine. Her car was totaled. She's fine and she's here. But anyway, she was supposed to go to the summit. She was very sad she couldn't make it. But we're going to be talking about that tonight. And David has lined up a great show, as usual. We have Andre Taylor with Texas Advocates for Justice, criminal justice organizer, that's Taj. Dani Sneed, who is in the house tonight. He is the encourager and, of course, the Prison Show veteran reporter. Linda and I will be discussing things, different things that have happened in the last, well, we haven't been on for a while because Abe was on for 2 weeks. So, and Joanne's here, as you can hear. So tonight we have Linda, David, Dani Sneed, me, Dani, and Joanne. and now she's doing it again. Okay.
Who's playing the radio or whatever?
Joanne.
Joe.
I'm like, it's her. It's not me.
Yeah. You sure?
Yeah. It said that it was off. Okay, David, Are you ready to put some fun in this evening?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Okay. Anyway.
I was still trying to get it to pull up.
Trying to get the prison show to pull up?
No, I had a fun drive post that I was going to do.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what I did with it now. Look, it doesn't matter. You guys listen every week, and you know we're on here. We're all volunteers. We're all driving back and forth. None of us get paid. Joe's the only one that makes more money than the rest of us. No, I'm just teasing her.
She can't hear you.
She makes she can't hear me.
No.
She makes the same exact we all do. And Dani makes the same amount. We all make a big zero. But we keep paying, and we keep coming, and we keep doing what we do because this is what we do. I could not imagine not being at the prison show on a Friday night. So, that being said, I'm going to go back to my favorite pitch, and Ray Hill said it the best. We don't charge you guys to listen to the prison show. We encourage you to listen to the prison show. We encourage you to tell your loved ones to listen to the prison show and to watch us on the Adobo app. But it's nice if you go subscribe to the magazine because you just keep going to the drugstore and reading it all the time. Am I showing how old I am now?
Pretty much. Yeah.
So if you're going to read the magazine all the time, you might as well go ahead and get a subscription, and then you don't have to go to the drugstore all the time. If people still do that.
I'm thinking they don't.
They don't? What about Chat GPT? How many people use free Chat GPT and don't really get it?
No, I'm one.
Don't really get the account. You get so much more if you get the subscription.
But why would I do that?
Because you get so much more. Look, if the prison show has ever done one thing for you, we're listener-sponsored radio, and that means you've listened and we've helped you, so you can help us. We got bills we got to pay. KPFT has lights, we've got internet, we've got all this equipment. We got these 1985 mics we actually upgraded from the 1970 styles, but all that takes money. So
and the little thing.
The little fuzzy thing that keeps us from spitting on the mic.
That doesn't go on very well.
But look, y'all, just call 713-526-5738, option number 1, and pledge in any amount. And the more the better, because the more you pledge, the less we have to pitch. And
we enjoy not pitching.
We enjoy not pitching.
Absolutely, we do.
We like getting on the show on the road. But you go to my easy way. I don't like dealing with people, so I get online and I go to www. She laughs at me. KPFT.org. Hit the drop-down menu. Find The Prison Show. We're under the T's.
Well, you got to go to the donate button.
Yeah, one says donate now and one says donate, but it's a drop-down menu, either which way you go. Because once you get into the link, you'll miss it if you don't hit the arrow.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So hit the arrow, get the drop-down menu, go to the T's. If you call them and the lady answers or the gentleman answers, and they'll say, we don't see prison. It's not prison show, it's the prison show.
The prison show.
Ray was really adamant about that, but...
So, first up, are you finished?
I'm finished.
Did you put enough fun in there? All right.
I got a more fun one later.
Oh, awesome.
I just got to find it.
So, we're going to have Andre on, then Dani Sneed, and then Linda's going to come on in here, and Joe's going to go answer the phones when Linda comes in here. And let's get going. Let's put Andre with Taj on the line. Hey, Andre.
How y'all doing today?
We're doing good. How about you?
I'm okay. My name is Andre Taylor, the criminal justice organizer at Grassroots Leadership, and I'm here to tell y'all what's been going on. So May 8th, we had the luxury of bailing out 5 mothers in Houston and 3 in Austin, Texas for Mother's Day at home with their children. Right now, data shows that 8,362 people total is the jail population. 1,089 of them are outsourced. 88% of them are males. 12% are females, and 48% of the population is Black African American. 35% Hispanic, and 15% white Caucasian. The women that we bailed out had different case levels offenses. They have been paired with mentors, Taj volunteers who will help them with their cases if they are still pending. Our preparatory defense team organizers will be going to court with them as well. And we also had the luxury of pairing with the MAC office, who managed assigned counsel to set up resources for the women at our office last week. They came in. They just brought in different resources that they might need, like SNAP benefits, Social Security cards, ID and housing information. We're also starting up our mutual aid. We have our general body meeting this upcoming Thursday at our office at 4407 New Orleans Street. It's open to the public, where we'll be talking about mutual aid and what that means to community. So there's a big gap for the person who is actually navigating through the criminal justice system, who might be going through their court system. They might be going through the court system, and sometimes we talk about rent and things of that nature, and because of the circumstances of life, we might lose our job or things of that nature, where we do have to try to go to some of these temp agencies or something to bridge that gap. Well, we want to help that community person who is navigating all the way around. So, yeah, that's a little bit about what we have going on at Taj.
Okay, can you explain a little bit more about the mutual aid?
Mutual aid?
Yes.
So yes, ma'am. We're starting mutual aid fund for people who are a part of Taj. That might come through our door, who might need rental assistance, transportation to court, just general needs. Gas is getting high. A lot of things are being cut off. Food as well. We're trying to start some type of way where we might be taking in canned goods and things of that nature, where people can just drop into our office to get some of these canned goods or things that a lot of people might be throwing away. Yeah.
I know me included, I would love to get rid of some canned goods. I just hate throwing them out. So I would definitely be open to doing that. And so we would just bring them by your office?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Monday through Wednesday, if you want to drop in, there's always someone there from 10 to 3.
Okay. So,
yes, ma'am.
And what else? You said that people could drive you to your appointments?
Oh, no, ma'am. So it's for, like, say for instance, if we have a member that might need transportation to get to court.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. Or that member who might just get out of custody that might have some type of medical issues. A lot of times, we come across people who might not just be able to navigate, and that's why they stand still. We want to keep people proactive in community as much as we can, so they might run into that next service that they actually need. So, yes, ma'am. We also have concurrent the winter and sock drive too as well. Well, before we go on break for winter break before Christmas, we go out to the community where the unhoused is, and we give them socks, blankets, and things to keep them warm. But also something to just let them know someone is thinking about them out here.
And that is an awesome program. So if anyone's interested in donating some socks or coats or anything like that throughout the year, I assume that we could drop those off too at the office from Monday through Wednesday.
Ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am. And if them days doesn't work for you, you can take down my email, and you can also just shoot me an email, and I will definitely try to make it some type of availability for me to be there or someone on my team. My email address is ataylor@grassrootleadership.org.
Is it grassroots or root?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, grassroots.
Okay.
Leadership.org.
.org. Now, I know that we're probably running a little short on time. I'm not sure, but when you were talking about people assisting with transportation to court or something along those lines, can anyone help? Or I assume you have to be a member of TOSH, correct?
Okay, so you would have to be some type of volunteer of TOSH right now at the moment. But I'm pretty sure that no one that ever came to our doors got denied an orientation. So all you would have to do is show up, or at least try to attempt. I'm pretty sure somebody within my team or the volunteers, we always try to look out for each other to make sure people get to where they need to go.
I know it's important, and as someone, me and Linda help people coming out of prison quite often. There are a lot of transportation that people need, either coming out of jail or coming out of prison, one or the other.
Yes, ma'am.
Especially,
for sure.
Especially those court dates. Those are very important. You don't want to miss those. So, that's not me, David.
You hear that?
Yeah, we can hear that.
Oh, Lord.
Sound like a rat.
I'm sorry, Andre.
I thought I was the only one. I was over here giggling like, what's going on?
These mics are this sensitive?
Yeah, we have to talk right at the mic like this, but that sucker can hear something if you're trying to open a piece of peppermint candy. That mic will pick it up quicker than... Well, we appreciate the information that you have. Can you go ahead for everyone on the outside or on the inside? Take down the number for Andre. Or TOSH has a main number, right?
Yeah. Can you give me 1 second? Yes, ma'am. The main number is 713-393-7141.
Okay.
And for future donations, if anyone ever wants to donate, you can always go to our website.
Yeah.
We're in pledge drive right now.
Yeah, sorry about
If
that.
you're going to pitch for the prison show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No,
We love you, brother, but we're raising funds.
Yeah, we're trying to do
Okay,
that.
okay.
Well, we
Okay,
appreciate
okay.
it. And just to make sure I got it correct, 713-393-7141.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Andre. We appreciate you being on.
Thank you for having me.
Have a good night, brother.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
But Andre was informed, wasn't he?
Oh, man.
He on it.
He is on it.
He's doing really well. He's doing so well, Miss Diana don't even worry about it no more.
Is he?
I know.
Is he formerly incarcerated?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I can't wait to meet him.
So you going to pitch for us, Danny?
Yeah,
Get up on that mic.
Mike, it caught what you were doing, but now you got to get up
Yep.
on that mic.
Get up on that mic.
So let's talk money.
Money.
Nothing is done just out of the blue. Even though we're not getting a salary, there's still a cost to make this thing work. I'm in a building, the lights are on, the water's on, the mics are working, and there's a cost attached to that. And if you believe that this program has positive effect on your life, you look forward to it, you want to kind of keep it around, you want to support it. We don't have sponsors like Dr. Pepper and Sprite and AT&T.
But we welcome them.
Yeah, if they're listening. But what we depend on is the generosity of the people, our listeners, and we want to be able to keep this platform to be able to reach those that are suffering behind the walls, those with the clock radios. You know what I'm saying? The headphones you got to tape up because you done broke them.
Oh, they have earbuds now, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they fancy now. They you know what? You know they ain't got fancy in TVC.
Most of them don't have a radio. They just using that
On their
pad.
tablet.
Yeah, but and you know what? The inmates, the people that are incarcerated, they can't donate. You know, they depend on the family
That's
members.
not true.
Well,
we got a donation
can.
last week. We got a pretty good sized donation last week.
Really?
Yeah, remember I told you.
Was it noodles or Jack Mac?
No, I got an inmate trust fund. You know how long in advance she had to have filled that out to get it sent out, and she really thought it was going to take forever to get there, and we got it. See, she sent it on May the 7th, and we got it last week.
Really?
Yeah.
That's unheard of.
We call that crazy work.
But you remember that once before, whenever Hank was still here, we got like 5 or 6 of them all at the same time. And where all the guys on the dorm got together and decided they were going to make a donation, and they filled out all their paperwork and sent it all in at the same time, and we got them all at the same time. And it was the day of pledge drive.
Do you realize that big time politicians survive all small donations?
Yeah, they do.
You're thinking that billionaires are donating, people are writing $10,000 checks, $5,000 checks. People are sending in $1, $5, what they can afford. And so that's what we're going to ask you guys to do to support the prison show. Send what you can. $5, $3, $4. It all adds up. So,
but if you are the dude that's got $100 in your pocket,
hey, we'll take that. Take that too. But again, I don't follow politics, but when they report, a lot of those donations are small donations. So anything can help. We want to stay around. David enjoys coming here, and he likes coming here. And he doesn't even draw a salary. Imagine that. So time is money. So his investment in the show is his time, and my investment is, I believe that
you're investing your time right now.
I believe I owe back to what was given to me freely, and that was a fourth chance, because I'm not on a second chance. I'm on my fourth chance after being in TDC 3 times. And the one thing that I had when I was in prison, the 3 times that I went, was support from my family. My dad would send me $40 a month. I was rich.
Yeah.
Man, I maximized that $40 like he had sent me $40,000, and well, I leveraged that $40. And but not everybody was able to have family to support them when they were locked up. And so it just goes back to, sometimes this show is something that someone down there that doesn't have family, doesn't get mail, doesn't get visitation, but they hang on it all week and saying for a couple of hours the prison show is going to be on, and I'm just going to tune in. And if I don't get a shout out, I'm going to get joy hearing that people are still supporting people that are incarcerated. Because let me tell you something, Dani. I used to watch out the window visitation. I could see the visitors coming in like through the gates. Mm-hmm. And even though they wasn't coming to see me, it still gave me a sense of hope that somebody knew we was here.
And you know what? Linda and I know people are watching us when we go in for visit, because when we fall, everybody knows.
When y'all fall?
Linda and I are very graceful.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Well, go on with your segment there, Dani.
So, again, if you're listening and you can, David, how can they donate?
They can call 713-526-5738, option number 1, or they can go to my favorite, go to www.kpft.org and hit the donate button.
So, one more time, because someone's trying to write that number down a little bit slower. What is that number again to donate?
713.
Okay.
526. 5738. Option number 1.
Option number 1. Hey, the phone's ringing right now.
You go.
Or was that my tinnitus in my ear, my service connection?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pivot, and that was me reaching out and asking you guys to support the prison show. Of course, you guys know it's about almost 2 million men and women incarcerated in the United States, and when you look at that number, 2 million people that are incarcerated, what people don't realize is they do lock up a lot of people. They lock up a lot of people. They make a lot of money out of people being locked up. And they want to keep that going. And they actually groom you to go to prison in school. When they talk about the school to prison pipeline, I believe I can make the case that the way they discipline you in school, they isolate you. They take you out of the classroom and they put you with the other bad kids. Right?
That is true.
Right? And so you're not in a regular classroom anymore. And then if you mess up there, they take you out of that group of bad kids and they put you in another group or even kids are even worse. Right? And so now you're in a smaller group, you're isolated, maybe in a, they don't call it a cell, they may put you somewhere but you isolated. And you're alone. And they saying it's a timeout, give you time to think. But really, psychologically, they're preparing you for that cell. Because as you become adult, you move from the discipline from the school, you really are already used to being separated from society, from the classroom. So when they start separating you and putting you, you are already kind of, it doesn't traumatize you as much. But I digress. Out of the 2 million people that are locked up, a great percentage of them are veterans.
Absolutely.
And, you know, there's a lot of factors that point to why veterans go to prison, either coming out of the military. And I remember when I was in TDC and I was on there 3 times, most of the guys on the block would look at veterans and ask, why are you here? I mean, you've been in the Army, you was in the Marines, and we'll tell our stories and stuff, and they'll be hanging on every word and every other story. But at the end of the story, I'm still in white, and I gotta go to the top bunk, and you gotta go to the bottom bunk. So no matter how glorious the story and honorable it is to be a veteran, when you're in TDC, you're an inmate. Right? It doesn't really benefit that you're a veteran when you're in prison. But here's the good news. If you do get out of prison, and I'm going to go back to that number, 2 million people that are incarcerated, 95% of the people that go to prison get out. We don't really talk about it, but they send you, but you're not there to stay. Only 5% of the people there really stay. Everybody else, they let you out. And what happens when we get out? That's the struggle is we don't reintegrate very well when we come out. And people look at barriers and say, well, it's hard when you get out of jail to have an opportunity. Well, for veterans, they eliminated that. And the first thing that they eliminated is if a veteran gets out of prison, he shouldn't have to worry about housing. And so if you serve 2 years or more, you have an honorable discharge, and you're eligible for medical benefits, then you're eligible for housing. And if they don't make the process difficult, especially if you came out of prison, because you already check all the boxes that make you eligible for the homeless healthcare program. You don't even have to have income to get housing when you're a veteran. But the expectation is that you don't stay with no income once you get housing. And before you get housing, you may be in shared living. So if I got out today and I touched down, I went to the VA and I said, you know, I heard Sneed talking about I could get housing. They said you can, but until you get the key and the voucher to move into your apartment, we're going to put you in shared living. And we have several places around Houston that only veterans are housed. There's one across on Congress, across from Minute Maid. It's the Salvation Army. But only veterans are in that facility. They have maybe 30 beds. And they share living means that it's going to be a bed here, a bed there, in this room, and a bed there. All the meals are provided. They washer and dryer. And so if it takes you 6 months to get a voucher, you can stay there. But of course, there's accountability rules and structure there. You know what I'm saying? You have a curfew. You can't come back drunk or high. And I'm not going to even beat my drum about sobriety. I'm in my 21st year of recovery. And if someone's one that would ask me and challenge me on, well, you went to prison 3 times, Sneed. You got out in 2008, and you hadn't returned back to prison, and you hadn't returned back to criminal lifestyle. What do you attribute that to? Well, I could easily pick up a Bible and open it up and say, hold it up and say, my higher power. And it does factor in. But the biggest thing that influenced me not getting back caught up in the criminal justice system is I chose abstinence. I gave up alcohol, and I gave up cigarettes, and I gave up weed. And I definitely gave up crack cocaine because it was going to kill me. And so if you're listening and you're saying, hey, if you have a plan to get out and start over, but your plan include continue to drink and drug, I'm not saying it's not going to work out for you. But I'm saying it's not going to work out for you. You know what I'm saying? And I believe I can make the case that it's almost impossible to come back into society and go back to what took you to prison and pick it back up with the hope I don't go back to prison. And this is what I didn't understand the couple of times I went to prison. I didn't realize when I got out, I was coming back I'm finna close it. I didn't realize that when I got out of prison, I was returning to the same environment, the same people, and the same place that led me to prison. I didn't calculate that. I just calculated I was going to get out and I was going to start over. I didn't realize that I was going to be starting over in the same environment that led me to prison. But that third time, I had an epiphany. And it was, I don't want to get out of prison. I want to stay out of prison. And I would drink Purdy's coffee and tell people, man, I ain't worried about getting out. I just don't want to come back. That changed my mentality and my vision on what it looked like when I got out of prison this third time. I wasn't worried anxious about getting out. And I started going to AA and NA meetings while I was in prison. Wasn't big about the church thing because, like David said, that's religion. But I still did start trying to get more of a personal relationship and have a conversation with God in that cell. So far, that has worked for me. So I'll challenge you. If you're out there and you're a veteran, you got a lot of perks, a lot of advantages when you get out. But the mentality is not to get out of prison. It's to stay out of prison. My name is Dani Sneed, the veteran reporter, also known as the encourager, also known as Mr. Go Live.
Mr. Go Live, yeah.
And my smile is my style.
It sure is. People like you in the studio, Dani. They like your charisma. Yeah. Look at it. You're like...
He's got that gleam smile. Whenever he smiles, it goes ding.
Ding.
Then I ask for some.
Then you ask for something. Yep. Yeah, I'm fixing to ask for something real quick. I'm asking y'all to call 713-526-5738, option number 1, or log on to www.kpft.org and make a donation to The Prison Show. Man, if you can hear my voice, we're listener-sponsored. Hint, hint. Man, just make a donation. And I always do this, and Danny's taking me up on it, Joanne's taking me up on it, but I got a $100 bill for the next $100 bill. So if you pledge $100, I'll pledge $100 also. That'll be a $200 pledge for KPFT. Without further ado, I want to talk about something that I saw on the internet. I guess, was it yesterday I saw it come out? TDCJ's got an app on their tablets. And it's something that I feel really close to. And I sent an email to Amanda and asked if it was okay if we played this. They asked if it was okay if we talk about it, because I know it's going to be controversial, and a lot of people are going to be scared to do it. But a lot of people have written to us here at the prison show, and y'all are having issues with drugs on the inside. And just because you're incarcerated, even if you're sober, doesn't mean that you're dealing with your addiction. But now on the tablet, you can click on it, and it's a pilot program, but it's a new feature that they're putting out in 9 different units right now that would allow you to get recovery support peer specialists, clinical staff, and substance abuse resources. And I want to let you to listen to.
My name is Kanan Estes, and I'm a recovery support peer specialist working for the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, Reentry, and Rehabilitation Programs Division. I'm also a person in long-term recovery. So I've worked through some of the processes associated with getting my life back, reestablishing my education, and maintaining long-term sobriety within the institutional division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. I'm reaching out today to let y'all know about a new app that we're going to be finding on our tablets. This is a substance use application. What it does is it allows us the opportunity to reach out directly to recovery support peer specialists or clinical staff in our attempts to build on our rehabilitative initiatives in this place. I'm reaching out because I'm tired of seeing people live in addiction and die. I'm reaching out because I want to see people progress in what their future could be, even if they're confined to the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. There's a lot that we can do within this place for our families, for ourselves, and for our communities. I want you to know that you're going to have access to this open application, and it's going to be very, very simple to use. You reach out, you tell us a little bit about yourself, you tell us what you're struggling with, and you let us know how we can advocate for you. Somebody's going to reach out to you directly. As a person in recovery and a person of long-term incarceration, I know how my mind can play tricks on me. I have to have you know, look, this is not a punitive program. I want you to understand that when you reach out on this application, there is going to be no kind of disciplinary. There's not going to be an officer coming to your cell to talk to you about the problems that you're struggling with. It's just us down here rehabilitating each other. It's just us that have struggled through this process and know a little bit about what it looks like to grow through it, stepping out there and helping you to attempt to save your own life, to attempt to build on your own future, and to attempt to make something worthy in this community of ours, because this is our community. I want to lift you brothers up, and I want to encourage you. Keep fighting the good fight. If you're struggling with addiction, reach out. Let us help you. Let us be there for you. Let us advocate for you. Let us love you. We're all in this together. I appreciate y'all very much. Y'all keep y'all's head up, and God bless you all.
We have a substance use portal. This is the opportunity to give individuals that are incarcerated looking at this right now the opportunity to help themselves. You can go in here and get many different levels of assistance. Tap in with us.
And so on the last page, they actually give you instructions on how to use the tablet to get help. Now, if you notice what he said is, the popo's not going to come knocking on your door whenever you get on here. You're either going to have a life coach or someone from substance abuse treatment will come talk to you. I mean, there's going to be probably another incarcerated individual that comes to you who's been there, done that. And the reason why I say it's close to me is Danny said he's got 21 years sober. I'm 19 years sober. And I kept going in and out because every time I got out, I would relapse and I'd go back. And I've had people write me since I've been out, and they want to stop smoking. They want to stop doing K2. They want to stop doing weed, but they just don't know how. Well, now's a chance, man. If you make the next right decision and you tap on that tablet, someone's going to come there and they're going to be there for you. They're going to sit beside you. They're going to talk to you. You're not alone, man. You don't have to do this alone, and you don't have to worry about a guard coming and locking you up or somebody putting something on your record for the rest of your life. Man, get you some help. Reach out and use this app. I wish we had apps like that whenever I was in, but we didn't. But now you do. So use the tools that are available to you. I'm not going to drag it out too much. I just really feel like that is really important. And what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to take our video that we have tonight and I'm going to splice this video in so you guys can actually watch this video. But Amanda said that it's actually on your tablets already. So you can go and you can find it, or you can watch it whenever you watch our show on Adobo. And that way you'll have it not just on their channel, but you'll have it on the Adobo channel too. And maybe we can reach more people that way.
It's already live at the Styles unit. Well, it's several units, 9 total.
Yeah, there were 9 units.
Yeah.
Didn't I just read them off? It's the Styles unit, the All Red unit, Dominguez, Hobby, Memorial, Polunsky, Cofield, Michael, and Beto. And
me and someone walked through it just to see, you know, the directions that was on their Facebook page.
Right.
We just went through, and it was very easy.
Right. And then those of y'all that don't have it yet, man, don't let that be an excuse. Reach out and get into substance abuse. Go find AA or NA. And, man, whenever I started going to AA, I was real skeptical. And I thought it was going to be a snitch program, too. And then, like Dani said, whenever he started praying and he started looking for a higher power, don't go being all religious. I tried that, too. I would go to chapel, and then I'd study the Word, and then I'd get into debates with everybody, like I'm a better Christian than you are. Man, it's about having a personal relationship. It's about giving up control is what it really is. You don't have control, and somebody spark up a doobie beside you, you're going to be hitting it just the same as everybody else, because that's called addiction. It's the way you're thinking. You heard the guy that was telling us a while ago, it's the way he thinks. Our thinker's broke. So let somebody reach out and help you. But I said I wasn't going to hit on it, but that's my time. But I want to go and do a little bit more in-depth fun drive. I got 2 minutes left. You know, we've been here for 46 years. We're celebrating our 46th year. And that means that we're more than a radio program. Now we're doing videos and podcasts, but really we've been a lifeline. Whenever I first started hearing Ray, it was more than a radio show because I didn't know anybody really cared. And those of us that knew Ray realized that Ray really cared. Dani cares, Miss Linda cares, I care. And every week, your families are separated by the prison walls from you. But you can hear their voice here on the prison show. Mothers send encouragement. Children hear their parents' name on the air. Forgotten people. Y'all are reminded that you still matter. So we give incarcerated men and women hope, connection, information, humanity in a system that just tries to strip everything away. But all we're asking is that you help us pay our bills. And we don't ask a lot, and we don't even require it. We're just asking that you help us out. If you'll call 713-526-5738 and make a donation, it lets the station know that you're listening. If I don't have any donations at the end of the night, they wonder who are we talking to? Who's actually listening? We get all these numbers. Well, at the end of the night, we'll have 6,000 or 7,000 people that have tuned in. But if we don't have one donation, then who's really listening? I mean, I'm not trying to put a guilt trip. That's what Hank always did. I'm just trying to encourage you. If we've done anything for you, please pledge. 713-526-5738, option number 1. Or go get online and go to kpft.org and hit that drop-down menu. Remember, we're under the T's for The Prison Show. How's that?
It's good. We between you and Daddy, it's like y'all been getting it tonight, huh?
Yeah. Well, yeah. How many pledges we got? Anybody take up my $100? Dani left. He got my $100 last time. I was almost hoping he'd take it. There was a pledge at 8:54, so that was right before us, right before we came on the air. So, Jason, you hear us? How many other people? Freddie, I know Freddie, you're doing pretty bad, but I know you always pledge something, even just laying up in your bed. And we heard you last week. We hope you're all right, but y'all call, help a brother, help a brother out. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm going to turn my mic off.
Oh, hallelujah. He turned it off. Turned it off. Okay. Good evening, everyone on Texas Death Row and everyone else listening. And we do mean everyone, so hello. Edward Busby was executed by the state of Texas on Thursday, May the 14th, marking the 600th execution in Texas since 1982. Charlie Brooks was the first man executed in Texas after the death penalty returned, and he was from Tarrant County. Edward Busby was the 600th, and he was from Tarrant County. Like I said last week, normally I read the last statement of the person executed here in Texas, but Mr. Busby had a very, very long statement. So I will be more than happy to email that to you if you would like to see his last statement. According to the custodial death report from the Texas Attorney General, TDCJ has reported 302 deaths since January the 1st, and that does not include county jail information, and that was as of this morning. Since May 1st, there have been 35 deaths. April had 67, March had 70, February had 55, and January had 75, and that brings it to a total of 302, not counting the county jails again. You can see the same thing I'm seeing. Go to the Custodial Death Report website. It is updated every workday throughout the day. So these numbers may change, of course, depending on when the deaths are officially reported. County information sometimes takes, almost a month. So right now, there are 4 scheduled executions in Texas and 9 across the United States between now and the end of 2026, according to the Death Penalty Information Center. There have been 14 executions this year, with 7 being in Florida. If you're looking for action beyond showing up, we need you to show up, though. Head over to the Death Penalty Actions website. They have active petitions on everyone that has an execution date across the country. Even when the federal government has one, they have petitions for those. And don't think the petitions don't work, because they do sometimes. And that website is deathpenaltyaction.org. The next executions scheduled in Texas are LaJames Norman. He is scheduled for September 16th and is out of Jackson County. Kershawn Ramey is scheduled for September 23rd and is out of Jackson County. Jamal Howard is scheduled for October the 7th and is out of Hardin County. And John Rubio is scheduled for November the 12th and is out of Cameron County. Since the last time we were on, I think I didn't update that. LaJames Norman and Kershawn Ramey were given execution dates since that last time we were on. Otis McCain, May the 8th, the state filed their opposition to your petition at the Supreme Court coming out of the CCA. Charles Flores, on May the 13th, the state filed its opposition to your petition at the Supreme Court, and then on May the 22nd, you replied to their opposition coming out of the CCA. Dexter Johnson, you are scheduled for conference at the Supreme Court on May the 28th, coming out of the Fifth Circuit. Taylor Parker, on May the 18th, you were denied at the Supreme Court coming out of the CCA. Elijah Joubert, on May the 18th, you were denied at the Supreme Court coming out of the Fifth Circuit. Richard Vasquez, on May the 20th, you were docketed at the Supreme Court coming out of the Fifth Circuit. In addition, Judge Ramos denied your motion for a COA, and your federal petition is dismissed without prejudice. Gerald Marshall, on May the 1st, you filed your response to the opposition filed by the state at the Fifth Circuit. The state filed their response on May the 8th. Juan Alvarez, on May the 7th, the judgment was issued as mandate. Judgment of the district court is affirmed. Larry Hatton, we got your letter, Larry, thank you. on May the 8th, an order striking the motion to deny all appeal processes was signed by Judge Morales. And Linda and I will give you more information. DeMontrell Miller, on May the 8th, you filed a motion for a COA and a brief in support at the Fifth Circuit. Ricky Cummings, on May the 12th, Judge Albright signed an order denying your motion to alter or amend judgment. All motions are denied and your case is closed at the district court. Franklin Davis, on May the 13th, the state filed their opposed motion for a COA. You then filed your brief supporting your motion for a COA. The response is due by June the 15th. Taurus Sells, on May the 14th, a court ordered denying your motion for a COA was filed at the Fifth Circuit. Tyrone Cade, on May the 19th, the response of the state in reference to your motion to alter judgment was filed at the district court. Robert Solis, on May the 20th, you were docketed at the district court. Farron Wardrop, good news is headed your way, my friend, so be on the lookout. Seems to take a minute for you to get your e-messages, so be on the lookout. And as a reminder, I do not check trial court updates, but if you would like me to check, I will be more than happy to do that. I've been doing it for a couple of people now for a little while. And remember, accountability matters. Transparency matters. Pay attention, ask questions, and speak up. And like Leroy says, no voice is too small.
Okay.
You got to get up. No, it can hear the the little candy thing, but it can't hear us all the way.
Okay. I've got June birthdays, and I will also be posting these on the Death Row Angel site on Facebook because we got a request from, I believe it was from New Zealand. A lady said that she wants us to put it out there because she wants to send everybody a birthday wish. So anyway, I want to say Kershawn Ramey, June 4th. Dexter Johnson, June 7th. Ruben Gutierrez, June 10th. Roderick Harris, June 12th. Guy Allen, June 15th. Robert Woodard, June 17th. Tony Ford, June 19th. David Wood, June 20th. Perry Austin, June 23rd. Hector Aranda, June 25th. And Robert Will, II, June 29th. Happy birthday, guys.
Yes, happy birthday.
Yes.
And I think that Linda will be more than happy to read your birthday if you want your birthday read, right?
That's right. If anybody else from the other units want their birthday read, just send me your date. And I got a poem this today from the Cookie Monster, and it's written about Miss Dani's feet. Dani's feet I adore when she gets a pedicure. They look so pure, so divine. The paint on them just shine. It makes me want to suck on her toes one at a time until she comes undone, just for fun. Guess who? The Cookie Monster. Do you know who that is, Dani?
Yeah, I have a feeling.
You have a feeling?
I have a strange
feeling who that is, huh? Okay.
Irritating feeling. So like we were saying, I think we have a few minutes. Joy and I went to the summit in Dallas. Linda was not able to go, unfortunately. I'm sure she would much rather have been at the summit.
I certainly would have.
It was, Joy and I have been involved for years in advocacy, and even Linda and I were talking tonight. There seems to be a turn, especially with the new administration, Bobby Lumpkin, and with the board too. They seem to want to, I don't want to say the good old boy system is gone, because we don't think it's gone, but they're getting better. I mean,
they are.
They're moving in the right direction. Obviously, I can't remember a time when the deputy director would pick up the phone and call me. Well, it's happening. So you gotta give credit where credit is due. And this drug program or what they're trying to help, the peer specialists, that is amazing. And I think everyone needs, especially with, the amount of people that are dying in the prisons right now because of overdoses. So please take advantage of that. Hopefully the rest of the units will be rolling out soon. I think it's important that we support this administration and what they're trying to do and what they have done. Linda and I, do we agree with everything? No.
But they're much more compassionate than they used to be. They're understanding. When we talk to them, they're just so nice, and usually things get done. It just takes us sitting down and talking with them.
Right, and make sure you and this goes for any state out there, make sure your family and friends get involved. They have to get involved. They have to attend meetings. And I'm sure other states have things like the summit. They have to attend those things, the board meetings, all of those things taken in, they know who I am. I walk in and they know. I mean, there's also like a little thing called the prison show shirt, but because I do wear it when we go to these meetings, and Joy wears hers. And I know Linda would have worn hers.
But Linda had to get in a wreck.
Yeah.
Not by choice.
But, I just take advantage. Don't be negative Nancy. I know the guys are going, what? No. Don't be negative about everything. Try to open your minds a little bit and be more supportive of each other. And that goes across the country.
Yes.
And I think David wanted to put some more fun.
More fun and fun drive?
Because I know you're itching to do it.
Is there a way to do that?
We've been doing it for a while, and I don't think there is.
Yeah, I was looking to see if anybody got my $100, but I don't see anybody take me up on that offer. So, I feel so lonely.
I'm Pope.
Yeah? Well, you got money. You got a job.
I do have a job.
Did you go to Starbucks today?
No.
Did you go to Burger King today?
Nope.
No. Did you buy a soda water?
No, I drink water.
Them Yankees listening to us, soda water, you being a pop.
And, in Louisiana, we call it a Coke. I don't care what it is.
Yeah. What kind of Coke you want?
That's right.
Dr. Pepper.
No, I want, and then the Hispanic folks, I always ask for a Fanta, and they know to give me an orange. But, there's lots of different Fantas.
Right.
Yeah, there are. Wow, very much so.
Well, we go out to the taco stand, and they say, what do you want to drink? I say, Fanta. They automatically give me an orange. But look, y'all call 713-526-5738, option number 1, to make a donation. And here, you can call option number 2 and make a shout out if you want to. Look, your loved one wants to hear your voice, but in order for them to hear your voice, we got to pay the bills. So go to www.kpft.org, hit that drop down menu, make a pledge. I don't care, $5, $10, $100. As slow as it is tonight, somebody out there's got that $500 bill sitting in their wallet. So I know they do. Paul was texting me earlier. Joe back here tapping on me. I don't want to look. She's probably got that $100 bill out there just waving it around. She did that to me last time.
Oh. Well, I can assure you, Linda and I do not.
Yep. I got a song. We got a minute or two. I'm going to play your song.
You're going to play it?
Oh, wow.
Which one?
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes me cry.
This one's for the women who walk the hardest road. Linda, Dani, the death row angels. Listen, behind the fences, razor wire in fear. They show up steady year after year. No fame, no cameras, no big parade. Just letters, visits, prayers they made. They talk to souls the world forgot, bringing peace to a place where mercy's not. You can feel their strength when the night grows cold. 2 hearts of fire, 2 hearts of gold.
Death row angels, walking through pain, turning tears into hope, like sunlight through rain. Linda and Dani, you carry that flame, standing for love when the world points blame.
Yeah, family enemies driving miles with no rest. You meet them halfway, give them your best. Holding hands when goodbye's near. You face that darkness, killing the fear. You don't judge, you listen, you care. You remind a lost that someone's there. In the shadow of the needle under steel and stone. You prove compassion can't stand alone.
Death row angels, walking through pain, turning tears into hope, like sunlight through rain. Linda and Dane, you carry that flame, standing for love when the world points blame.
Yeah, they don't do it for applause. They do it cause it's right. They show up in the silence, keep showing up every night. When justice turns its back, they stay. When the system says no, they find a way, yeah. So here's to the letters, the miles to fight, to the long nights spent keeping candles alight. You remind us all what it means to live, that forgiveness is power and love's what we give. Texas heat, cold cells, no rest, no glory. But Linda and Dani keep changing the story, yeah.
Two angels,
one mission,
hearts unbreakable,
unshaken.
death row angels,
the real ones. Respect. Respect.
You're listening to KPFT Houston. Support for KPFT and the Prison Show is provided by the Cohen Parole Law Team. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped to represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas, obtain parole, and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. More information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthus, can be found on their website at parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201. You know, Dani and you were talking a while ago about not having Coca-Cola or somebody as a sponsor, but we have people who sponsor. You make donations. Joe just made a donation. I make donations. Paul. What about Gary Cohen? Every week we play. He's helping us. I mean,
you're absolutely right. But
Yep.
I think our intent was if Dr. Pepper stood up and said, "Hey, we're going to support the prison show," odds are we'd get a few more donations.
But like Dani said though, every little bit helps.
You're right.
So you chip it off, and I've read the same thing he's talking about. A lot of the big politicians that have millions and millions of dollars, we think that they're doing backdoor deals or whatever you call it, and making millions and millions. That's funny. On the prison show, we're talking about backdoor deals.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Really?
But really what it boils down to is somebody's donated $100, somebody donated $500, somebody donated $50, and it all just adds up. And right now, with it being voting season or whatever it is, every time I go to my mailbox, I got something in there about one candidate or another candidate. I already voted. Y'all just chill out. But that's how they get their votes. So y'all call 713-526-5738. Option number 1 to donate. Option number 2 to make a shout out. Joanne's back here answering the phone. She's busy as a bee. She got labels on everything, making sure she's not going to hit the wrong button.
Good for her. Good for her. And before we start taking those calls, hey, y'all, be careful when you send us your originals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, of course, Lena and I are going to take care of this, but y'all be careful because you don't know the mailroom,
And I had somebody send me a big fat envelope one time, and then a month or so later demanding and writing me all kinds of letters wanting me to mail it back to them.
You can't. Well, unless it's not from Texas, but Texas we can.
I mean, so I ended up having to give it to one of their loved ones. What was I going to do? I couldn't mail it back to them.
No, you can't.
Y'all don't send your originals.
And we were informed, or I was informed, Joy and I were informed, that the Death Row Angels can send legal work to the Dallas address. It'll just be on your tablets, but if you need it, we can mail it there and it will be scanned in and put on your tablets.
But you can't send the physical copies.
No, which...
Because you're not an attorney?
Could, but we can't anymore. They changed it.
But an attorney can?
Attorneys, yes,
attorneys
but
can.
Does it have to be their attorney? Can any attorney send it in?
any attorney can.
Maybe we need to get you the hookup.
Can y'all hook me up, man?
Need an attorney.
Yeah, I would.
Paul, Terry, somebody.
Yeah, maybe, but
Maybe.
a lot of the men and women like to, they have their physical copy and they make notes in the margins, like,
Yeah.
a lot of them, they would do that. So we always helped them.
No, I'm talking about still helping them. If you're still willing to help them, but you need an attorney to send it in, maybe you package it all up, give it to the attorney, and let him send it in.
Yeah.
Stephen Russell could be our attorney.
Yes.
Is he an attorney?
No.
But he played one.
He played like he was an attorney.
Yeah.
And we're kidding. We're kidding.
Yeah, we're kidding.
I'm talking about being legit.
Yeah, I mean,
Having an attorney at the Death Row Angels. You're a 501c3, so why couldn't you have an attorney?
That is true. That is true. I mean, yeah,
I'm just fishing. I'm trying to get it to where they can have their copies.
Well, if y'all want that, y'all let us know, right? If Linda needs some poems, because clearly the feet one did die. She needs more options there.
Yeah, and David don't need any more feet poems.
David, do you
David,
have
you wrote one about your feet?
I read one once before. You forget about it?
Yeah, he had one about it. No, she wouldn't hear that.
Oh, she wasn't here that night, was she?
I know, but he read a poem about his feet, and the person who wrote the poem got upset because he read the poem.
Yeah, I can't believe you read the...
Yeah.
He can't believe a lot of stuff, so...
Yeah, we can't believe he exists. Okay, just saying.
Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah, all right. How about we get to Mr. Jason, and I know which Jason it is. We love hearing from Jason, so let's get to Jason on line 1. Hey, Jason.
Well, hello, Prison Show. How are y'all tonight?
We're good.
How are you?
Well, we got a ban on coffee and creamer and sweeteners here on the facility that I'm on.
What?
So yes, ma'am. We're having to deal with that. Yeah,
That's
so
very strange.
a lot of the changes the administration's doing, and we just have to deal with it. We just have to cope with it, so...
Now, when you say administration, do you mean the facility?
The people that run the facility. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I think he's not trying to say Geo too loud.
Yeah.
Can I say it? Really? No, I'm kidding.
Hey, David, how about them backdoor deals in your back door?
Not my back door. My back door is exit only.
I had to give you a laugh.
Yeah.
I needed that laugh.
Yeah, that was
I needed
good.
that laugh
Yeah.
for real.
We did that not too long ago either. It came out somewhere or another. We was talking about something like that.
We're gonna
It was that sign. It was that sign in Houston.
the sign in Houston.
About
tried.
Yeah, there's a big. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah, we did that one night too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start out with my shout out then, because I've added some people on here again. And one person got taken off because they're doing better. So, anyways, my first one is going to be for my nephew Logan at the Havens unit. He's moved to the Havens unit. Next one's going to be El Jahara at Robertson unit. Shabazz at the Hughes unit. Nico at the Robertson unit. Joseph at the Robertson unit. Lil J at the Allred unit. Walter at the Robertson unit. How about Paul at the Odessa facility? Let's see, Jonas or Lakewood at Huntsville. Jedediah or Little Dre at Robertson unit. Jeremy at Robertson unit. Alexis at Robertson unit. Deveridge at Robertson unit. Cody at Robertson unit. Quignon at Robertson unit. Rodney at the Robertson unit. How about AKA Peaches at Bill Clemens? Joe at the Michael Trustee Camp, Victor at the Michael Trustee Camp, Billy at the Robertson Unit, Robert at the Michael Trustee Camp, Christopher at the Robertson Unit, Rod at the Michael Trustee Camp. Special shout out from Diamond to Ali from the Harris County facilities. Gadget wants to do a special shout out to Lynn on the Skyview unit. Norman at the Wainwright unit. And then I have Alex and William at the Jefferson County facility. Then I have Blake at the Bill Clemens unit. Next will be Callie at the Bill Clemens unit. Rick at the Bill Clemens unit. Pirate at the, AKA Pirate, at the Bill Clemens unit. Michael at the Robertson unit. Slim or AKA Slim at the Robertson unit. Guy, the field minister at the Robertson unit. Redneck used to be my mentor at the Robertson unit. Bean at the Hughes unit. Casper at the Robertson unit. CC at the Robertson unit. Nico at the Robertson unit. AJ at the Robertson unit. Todd at the Robertson unit. Byron at the Robertson unit.
Sorry.
Yeah, 4-4. I'm talking about you, 4-4. And a special shout out to Ted from my sister at the Buster Cole unit. She says to you, Ted, that she says, I love you. And she said, I love him. Come home to me and come home safe. And that's all for tonight. And a big, big thank you to everybody on the prison show for making this happen. And to the Death Row Angels, especially to Ms. Dani, Madam Linda, David, and Miss Joanne. Yes, Miss Joanne. Thanks to everybody on my prison family, the prison show family. Y'all have a good night.
You too, Jason. Have a great weekend. And I'm sorry about the coffee. Man, that sucks.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, that's just little stuff that we have to deal with. But yeah, caffeine withdrawals is going to be something else. So
yeah, hopefully they won't make you stop buying Coke.
Coca-Cola.
Oh, no, they want their money. They make
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, Coca-Cola. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.
At first sounded like he was trying to talk about another one of them backdoor deals.
I know. That's what I thought. All right. Let's get to Captain Tom.
This is Captain Tom. I'm doing my shout-outs, but also going to point out this is Memorial Day weekend, and we honor our fallen with honors and courage. Also, we honor our veterans, but our incarcerated veterans are not being honored. So I'd like to point out that just thank you for service to our country. Even though you are incarcerated, we still want you to feel appreciated by your fellow Americans. I also, being a veteran, also proud of each and every one of you that served our country. So my shout-outs are to all my incarcerated veterans. Of course, I have to do a special shout-out to John Michael Armstrong, and also special shout-out to Leroy, J.D. Anderson, and other incarcerated inmates. So be safe, stay dry and cool, and also think about your loved ones, and because they are thinking about you. We are in fund drive. You also can donate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, by going to kpft.org or call 713-526-5738 or text the word GIVE 713-526-5738. And please feel free to donate. Like I said, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and donate to the Veterans of War Show and also the Prison Show. Thank you, and have a safe Memorial Day weekend.
So when you listen to the Veterans of War Show, you donate to them. Yeah. And when you listen to the Prison Show, you donate to us.
I don't know how many times you've told him that.
Yeah, he thinks it's funny. He wants to slip it in. And really, I mean, whatever your favorite show is, and I've made that pitch too. I mean, Skylar Dawn's before us and after us. She needs pledges, but right now it's the Prison Show time. So if you want to make a pledge, please make it to the Prison Show. Speaking of which, we've had 2 pledges. You want to make a shot at that? I sent you that name.
Yes, you did.
It actually looks like it's 2 names.
I think it's 2 names, but I'm just going to go with Nicholas.
There you go.
How about thank you, Nicholas?
And there's another one.
Louise?
No.
Luz?
David.
Where?
I didn't send that one. It's at the top of the page. I sent it to you. I see it right here.
Where?
I sent it to you.
Oh, there. Thank you, Mr. Collingsworth. I was like, where is it? I don't see it. Yeah, I see it. Thank you, Mr. Collingsworth. And I can't see the screen.
Oh, I got to move my mouse.
Your niece. Move
Can you see it now? Oh, that's her screen. That's not my screen. She's got to move her mouse.
I don't know whose mouse it was. I just said I can't see my screen.
She must be bored. She's surfing. Y'all call 713-526-5738, option number 2, so Joanne can answer the phone.
Yes. And you know what? I got the nicest letter. So sweet from Fry Bread. Hey, Fry Bread. Fry Bread is in Washington. I'm going to drop you a line, Fry Bread, and I'm going to give Linda the information. She's going to drop you a line, and I'm going to see if I can find this person that you're asking about. How about that? And we appreciate you listening to us. Thank you for finding the Prison Show. Hopefully this gets uploaded really quick. All right, how about Eva? Oh, wait, I'm sorry, Tiffany. Tiffany's been there for a minute.
The shout out goes to my baby and Chop at the FCC Houston. We are home. We already just got done eating, baby. So we're just here listening to the show. Just wanted you to know that we're thinking about you and that we miss you. The visit was great, of course. I got to see you today, even though it was kind of crazy. But it's all right. We always make the most of everything. He wanted to send a shout out on his behalf to Rico, Fofo, and Pin. Y'all keep your head up in there. Everything's going to be all right. And just want to tell you good night, baby. Sweet dreams. I love you. Mwah. And I will talk to you in the morning. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. You have a great weekend.
You do the same. Thank you.
Bye-bye. And we love kisses. Yay, kisses. And Miss Lydia. Let's get to Miss Lydia. She is chilling out in line 3. Let's get to Miss Lydia. There we go. Hey.
Hi, Dani. Hi, Dani.
How you doing, Miss Lydia?
I'm good, Dani. It's a beautiful night here in South Texas. We've been getting some much-needed rain. But it's a beautiful night tonight. And I I just want to say hi to my son and tell him we're good. I missed his call. Well, he didn't call today, but I'm sure he'll call me tomorrow. Your Theo was watching the Spurs. You know how he likes that basketball, and I sat out there with him for a while. And he actually went and got me a McDonald's burger, which I hadn't had in a very, very long time. I hadn't had McDonald's, but it was one of those, what do you call it? I think it was 2 breads or 3 breads. I don't know what it was, but it was good. And I spoke with Tia early. Tia Gracie was going over to Joey's and Maria Cristina's. And I spoke with Tia early for a bit, and I spoke with Tio Coca. He sends his love and his prayers, mijo. So give me a call tomorrow. Love you and miss you, papi. And my hellos to Big Will. I received your lovely message, and to Eric, Roderick, Mark, Brandon. Know that you're thought of and in our prayers. I know my voice changes because I wasn't feeling so well, but I had a sore throat. But I'm okay now. I'm good. Okay? Good night, Dani. And where's Miss Linda today?
She's right here.
I'm right here.
She's right there. Okay. Well, drive safe,
We'll see
Linda.
you Thursday. Hopefully we'll see you Thursday.
Yes, God willing, we'll see you Thursday. There's supposed to be a lot of rain up that way.
Really?
Yeah, it's like 80%. I've been watching it. It's like 70%, something like that. But we'll see you Thursday, God willing, okay? You guys take care.
You too, Miss
Good night,
Diane.
my love. My love to you, to all of you. To my son. Love you, Beto. Beto was telling me something funny, Dani. He said, you know how we call him Poppy? Sometimes I'll say Poppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said some of the guys thought, like, they call him Poppy, and I said, they don't know what, that we just refer to him like Papacito or, yes.
What does that mean?
Papacito, like daddy, like father, like daddy.
So Papi.
Papacito, it's Papi.
And Cito's
Papi.
like little dad.
Like little dad, yeah, Papacito.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. But his name is Beto.
Not Papi.
Not Papi. No. Okay. So, bueno, you guys have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye. That's so funny. Okay. How about, speaking of Daddy, how about Eva?
Hey, Mr. Salad Flirting, or should I say Spider-Man? Yeah, I know the nickname is a bit teasing, but I'm honestly really glad you aren't feeling too bad. Hopefully they take your situation serious, though, and check on you soon. You know that you can always let me know in case you need some help. Yeah, I'm curious to hear your thoughts about this lab I generated. I'm still trying to make a few minor changes today. It wouldn't be that difficult if Chad would just do what I say for once. Just for once. That would be amazing. I already feel like a broken record. Hey, what do you think? So, if you gave me a complete description of your dream car, I could then create one for you as well. What are your thoughts about it? Who knows, it might be fun. Yeah, I know I'll probably never be able to own such a car, but I love it. I would probably always be afraid that something might happen to it. If my old Mercedes gets a scratch, I wouldn't mind, but with this car it would be a real pain in the behind. Yeah, no swearing, of course. So it would be a pain in the behind to constantly make sure nothing happens to it. I would probably also become pretty well known after driving through my hometown just once. Right now I'm just discovering what an unique and interesting city London seems to be. For example, there is a museum of curiosities, or you could join a Jack the Ripper guided tour. This might be pretty cool. They also have some freaky bars. Like, could you imagine there's a bar where the staff act like guards and inmates? And while getting processed, you get an orange jumpsuit. And then you try to smuggle in alcohol while the actors treat you like prisoners. Yeah, it's basically an interactive theater mixed with a cocktail bar experience. From what I've seen, there are cells, there are wardens, you could get a mugshot, and they serve some kind of contraband cocktails. This sounds pretty crazy, huh? But yeah, besides that, it also seems to be a dream place for all metalheads and punks. Okay then, Metal Tray, I hope you're doing well, and please try to stay away from the spiders from now on, okay? You know they're up to no good. Okay, cutie, be good and have a nice weekend, Trey. Bye, Daddy.
I love it when she says that. I would love to know who you are, though. Hey, reach out to the prison show. Tell us who Daddy is. All right. How about...
You might not want anybody else to know.
Because we would put you on blast.
I don't
Trust
know.
me.
Maybe that's his side chick.
As he turns off the mic, it's like, no.
You never thought about that?
I did not.
How many of them you think have side chicks?
Probably a lot.
Yeah. More money, more money.
David Collingsworth. He said that.
I know. I'm changing my mind about him now.
What the hell?
I thought he was like an angel.
No.
Yeah.
I haven't been an angel ever. I don't think ever.
In a minute?
Never. No. Ask my mom. Never.
Oh, yeah, his mom told me that once.
Yeah.
She said he was not an angel.
Nope. Devious.
Mm-hmm. All right. Hey, Fry Bread, we just added you on Securus, or I did, but I have to buy stamps. So, because Washington's in a whole new realm for us.
You know, I've heard people be called like cornbread or something like that, but I don't think I've ever heard fry bread.
I haven't either. I thought it was cute. I'm like, oh my God, look how cute. Fry
You'd be tempted to call him fritter.
I'm going to add you on my Securus right now, too.
All right, let's get to Leanne with Reaching Behind Bars Network. Hey, Leanne.
Hello. Hey, hello, Miss Linda, David, Dani. How are you?
We're good.
We're good. How are you? That's the question.
Oh, good. I wanted to do a check-in with you all and everybody. I've received approximately 38 messages on Securus from all my guys and gals across the state of Texas, and I wanted to take some time to do a shout-out to you all. There are too many names, but you know who you are who sent me messages, and even those that I didn't get messages from, I want to check in and let you all know that I'm doing well. My recovery is doing great progress. I had a little hiccup yesterday, but I am home for the Memorial Day weekend and not going back to the hospital for another surgical procedure first 2 days of next week. So I just wanted to check in and let you all know that you're in my prayers, and I'm excited about the recent parole acceptances where people have gotten their paroles. We knocked those things right out of the park, y'all. So I pray that everybody is a little bit cool. You know, we're hitting into them heated months, and I just want to do a check-in with you all. How you doing, Miss Linda? I love you.
I love you, too, and I hope you feel better soon.
I'm working on it. And Dani, thank you for what you do, you and David, too.
Oh, David, too? Really?
David, too? She'd probably know me longer than y'all.
Probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's my favorite cowboy. Yes. He makes Hot Wheels look really bad.
Really?
Yes, I refer to Hot Wheels as Abbott.
Oh, I know who it was.
Oh,
You didn't
yeah.
even have to tell me. I knew. Trust me. I knew.
Right, I looked at my phone and I looked at my clock. I said, "Oh my God, I better get in where I can fit in right now and do while I'm feeling good right now." I wanted to do that. But I just wanted to spend some time and say hello to everybody. It's been a minute. I've done some catch up, getting messages out to everybody. I spent the week in my office, doing catch-ups with everybody, because I went through the months where I just really couldn't do any kind of work, but I'm back in the saddle.
That's awesome.
Glad to have you back.
Yes.
Well, thank you, and thank you for what you do. And I know everybody's, I got a lot of my caseload right now. We're working on their paroles right now, and I'm averaging 3 granted paroles a week right now. So, to me, I got something really exciting to share. I had one guy, I want to put a shout out to him. His name is TJ. He just transferred to a program. He was doing a 50-year sentence, and he had to do 25 aggravated. I did his first parole, and I knocked that sucker right out of the park. Got him his parole. Now he's in a program.
Awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Yes. I'm so excited for him. He's coming home in approximately 35 days after 25 years in prison.
Wow.
That's great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, and thank you all for what you all do, and I'll get out of the way here so we can let everybody else come on board.
Well, thank you, Leanne. Have a great weekend.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And you know what? This was a good mail day. David, I'm glad that you brought the mail. Thank you. I got a letter from...
How often do I forget it?
Every other week.
Right.
I'm kidding. I had to see if he was paying attention, and he was. He was, actually. So, James over at the Styles unit, you know what? I had a couple people reach out to me, and you got that right. I am on top of that. It's about time officers start treating people who are incarcerated like people, like human beings. And James, I am on top of that. In fact, I talked about her at the summit, and I will continue to talk about her. But, she was out at visit not too long ago, and I didn't know she was sitting out there. Someone told me, hey, she's right there. I was, what? Yeah, so I know who you're talking about, and I will definitely see if I can add your name to let me just leave that alone, because I was all the words coming in my mind was cuss words. So
I know who it is too, because I get complaints about the same woman.
Yeah,
and I've tried to stop what she's doing, but it hadn't worked yet. But I'm still working on it.
Well, yeah, I made them pull.
Does she like Snickers?
Oh, yeah, no.
No?
This
Different woman?
Yes. This woman she's an officer. She put her finger in my face. Twice. And I kept requesting, I went to the board and asked them to pull the visitation camera, the video from that visitation. I gave them the time, the date, the time, everything they needed.
You know how sweet my mom is? She does that.
Oh, yeah, that's...
I think she actually touched a lady one time and it just went left.
Yeah, no. This lady was yelling at me, and yelling at me, a visitation with her finger in my face. I'm like, oh, hell no. No, ma'am. Anyway, so let's get on with someone we all love to hear from, Eva Maria.
Good evening, everybody. This is Eva Maria from Germany. Today I found out how far it is from my place to South Livingston, Texas. And it's just incredible. It's 5,000 274.6 miles. And yet you can hear my voice, and yet I feel we are connected in a way, because I believe all people in the world are connected somehow, connected by prayer, connected by the common air we all breathe on this planet. So I send you my heartfelt prayers for this weekend, for the holidays, and I do believe, even if you feel lonely, don't forget there is someone praying for you and who hasn't forgot you. Good evening, Eva Maria.
I just love listening to her voice. I love it when she sings also. She's awesome. And we all know this next one, Italian Smile.
She's coming back.
Hey T, I want to send you love and strength. But most importantly, this week we celebrate the birthday of your beautiful daughter. Happy birthday to her. I hope her day was filled with love, light, and reminders of how deeply she's loved. You're a wonderful person and an amazing father. Always remember that, okay? We made a lovely card for her. If somebody wants to see it, I ask everyone who's listening to visit www.afathersfightforjustice.com, and there you can read about his story, his life before prison, his experiences while on death row, and the fight for justice and dignity that continues every day. I love you, baby, now and always. Hugs and kisses. Thank you, Prison Show, for making this happen, and a big hug to you all.
And we are so glad she's coming back. God.
She's coming back. Yeah, I think next month, I want to say.
Okay, you didn't get a chance to see her when she was down before.
I mean, I don't think I was sick or something, or I had a wreck. I've had two wrecks, yes, I know.
Linda's insurance company called her, and when they were talking about the vehicle, they weren't sure which vehicle, because you've totaled so many vehicles.
I know, Mr. Deere totaled my Jeep.
The last, yeah.
And then this guy was doing 90 miles an hour last weekend.
But what about the one before that, before the red Jeep?
Oh, yeah, that one. I forgot. I forgot.
And in between the rental cars, I never know which car she's going to pull up in. I'm like,
I know. And then one of my parolees totaled my car, the green one, remember?
Oh, yes.
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 I tend to hesitate to drive.
My insurance company loves me because I paid them so much money every month.
I wonder why.
Yeah, but now they're going to pay you so much money every month.
Are they? How are they going to do that?
A couple of months anyway. Ain't you going to have to get your car paid for? You're not going to they're not going to pay you back?
Oh, they're going to pay it off.
You're going to pay it off. Yeah, I've got full coverage, and they always pay the cars off. It's just then you got to pay. You got to go get another one, so you got to come up with a down payment.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Which is where the snafu happened previously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the down payment got tied up somehow or another too, right?
I know, in someone's pocket.
Did you ever get that back?
Yes, I did, but
not from him.
Not from him.
Huh.
Yeah, imagine that.
I don't ever hear from him anymore. I guess we blocked each other.
He moved to Dallas.
He still should be on social media, though, right?
He blocked me because he thought I was.
I'm sure I'm blocked too.
Probably.
He didn't block me.
Everybody should block him.
Yeah, they should. Don't give him money.
Linda's not blocked.
No, she's not blocked, and he thought I was the one doing everything. And
it was her.
It was her.
Oh, little angelic Linda.
Yes. Let me rub that halo. Yeah, but
it says don't mess with Linda because Linda will fight back.
She does fight back. Yeah, she does. But she does it with the halo on.
Yeah, she don't fight fair, right? You don't see it coming at all.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't, and you think it's Dani. It's not me.
Well, actually, that was my banker that got it back for me.
Yeah.
It was the bank because they knew that I would never lie to them about what happened.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't.
No.
All right, let's get to Caitlin.
Hola, Beto. How are you? I hope that you're in good health, spirits, staying safe and smiling. As me, all is good. I'm off today, which is a good thing, yay me. And I'm here with Belle, and I'm not too long home. I just brought her for a little walk, and she is now playing around. I think she's entering zooming mode, or activating. Zooming mode is going to be activated pretty soon. She has one of her little toys with her elephant. Yeah, so she's playing with her elephant. Other than that, yeah, everything is good. The weather here is mixed. It's kind of pretty humid today, but I think it might rain. Maybe, but I think the weekend is going to be really, really super, super nice. So fingers and toes crossed. I was going to paint my yard fence, but do you know what? I cannot open the paint thing or whatever it's called. So I'm going to have to figure that out. Other than that, yeah, please know that I'm grateful for you and your friendship and send you big hugs. And I also want to say a big shout out to the guys, Eric, Mark, Will, Dee, and Rudy. Hope you all are doing good and send you all hugs too. So, good night, sweet dreams, and stay safe. And to everybody at the prison show, a big, big thank you for making this happen.
Thank you so much, Caitlin and Poppy. Is that how she said it? Poppy. Poppy. Hey,
I thought
Poppy.
that was you breathing heavy.
You thought that was me?
That's why I looked at you because I thought, Daddy, what are you doing?
It was a dog. I was like, why is she looking at me?
Yeah. You really liked it when she's called him Poppy, huh?
I've heard people say that, and I'm like, what does that mean, Poppy?
Same thing as Papacito. It's the same thing.
I didn't know what Papacito meant. I'm not from
Except
here.
Evidently one's smaller than the other.
Yeah, Linda and I were discussing this little thing that's sitting here on the counter. The inches.
That helps you get nuts off.
Oh, my God.
That's what it is.
It does, yes. Yes, it does. All right, let's get to Miss Carrie, who I love so much. She's got gorgeous children.
Yes.
Good evening, Friday family. Well, for you it's Friday evening, night. For me, I do watch this live, and it works out that the prison show is 3 o'clock in the morning here, and the shout-outs arrive about 4 o'clock-ish, after all the guests and everything. The shout-outs work out to be gone 4 o'clock, and yes, I do watch live, because this show is great company, and with my personal life, I don't get a lot of sleep during the evenings anyway, so it's good company. So, good evening, Friday family, and silly o'clock with me in the UK. As you can hear, it's Kerry over the pond, and yes, just firstly, we've all made it to Friday, so big hugs. It's not easy, whether you think it is or not. Getting through another week is hard, but we got through it, and yeah, just well done. Hugs and love to anybody and everybody who needs them. Hello to everybody listening in all of the units across the USA, and good evening to all the families listening too. Don't forget, these shout-outs are very important to your loved ones. So get them in there, whether you call in or do what I do, record it. If you don't find it easy, make notes and stuff, and just read, updates and everything. This week, my soccer team won European Champion, or Europa League or whatever, so I'm happy. We've got sun in the UK this week, so it's going to be very, very warm. And I've got a week off, in inverted commas, so I will be sorting out my house this week. Just a general shout out, it's sort of like a different voice to hear, and everything. Love and hugs to everyone. Hope you all have a good week this week coming. We've got a holiday on Monday, so that'll be more sorting out around the house. You take care, thank you to everyone at the prison show, you know, for letting me be able to do this shout out. And yeah, as I love to hand hugs to absolutely everyone. You take care, and I will check in with you all next week. And yeah, as I say, you know, love and hugs. Take care. Bye.
Thank you, Carrie, so much. We love hearing from you, and I've got those pens for you. I'm going to be sending them to you. I'm sorry, I can't really talk too much during the day, and then I forget I have the Facebook messages on that need to be entered. I forget because I'm getting old. Let's face it. All right, but I will get them to you. And now we have Kiki.
This message for Rodney at the Plonsky unit. Hey Rodney, it's Kiki. Just wanted to call in and let you know I'm thinking of you, missing you, and always praying for you. I love you. I hope you have a good night, and I will talk to you again tomorrow, noon my time to your time. Love you. Have a good night. Good night, Linda. Good night, David. Good night, Dani. Y'all have a good night.
All right. Now we have the not so mysterious Mike.
Hello, this is Mysterious Mike doing his shout-outs for the Historic Prison Show. Here's my shout-outs. The guys at Texas, Guy Alexander, Jamie Cuppett, Stephen Russell, Stephen McGee. Shout-out for Philip Perez. Shout-out for Matt Thomas, Edward Reeves, Adam Wilkerson. Shout-out for Aaron Vasquez. Shout-out for Haas. Shout-out for Keith Money. Tasha wants me to do a shout-out for Payday. Shout-out for Oz. Shout-out for Curtis Robertson. Shout out for Jesse Cortez. Shout out for Raymond Lee Cart. And a special shout out to Clarence Bowman. Hopefully you're doing much better. And you can continue to write to Mysterious Mike in care of David Collingsworth. I'll write you back. And I hope everybody has a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. And remember our servicemen and veterans that died for us for our freedom. That's what Memorial Day is all about. And hope everybody enjoys the weekend. And remember to donate to KPFT, the Mighty 90, and donate to the Historic Prison Show. And now, adios. See you next week.
All right. Now, if you want to write to Mysterious Mike, you can do so at 226 Chipmunk Trail, Shepherd, Texas. 77371, and you can also refer to it as Shepherd America. 77371. Now let's get to Stacy.
This is to my husband, Sporty Black. Hey, baby love, this is Wifey, kissing your Friday night tuck-in. Letting you know all is well. It's pouring the rain here, but it's nice and warm. The girls are behaving. I've been on the machine, placing on the top 10 VA prison and political issues on the FB. Then I finally got the 5th, 19th, part 2 of the most recent post. I'm getting ready to work on it. Baby, if I'm not home when you call tonight, Snacky's graduation is tonight. Moms and I plan on leaving real early, so I don't know. Hopefully you'll call early so I can let you know where I'm at. Boo, it's that time. Remain healthy and safe. Stay focused and tough. You know you got me. Mwah. I love you so deeply. Mwah. Take care, baby.
All right. Now, Tanya.
Hello, everyone. This is Tanya Payne in Massachusetts. All of you who know me, I'm speaking to you. To Jeff Wood, to Darlie Routier, Melissa Lucio, Rob Will, and everyone else, Richard Lee, and all the people, Patrick Murphy, all the people that I've worked with, that I've been friends with, that I still am friends with. I haven't forgotten you. I've been very ill for a while now, and I just wanted to touch base and let you all know that I have not forgotten you, and I will still I'm still here for you. It's just taken me a little time to get back on my feet. And I just wanted to say that I love you all, and I'm still on your case as much as I can. Hopefully I'll get back to full strength soon, and hopefully you all will get your reprieves and be able to walk out. And again, I send love and light also to Ricky Cummings, to Rodney Reed, and others. And this is to all the men and women that are wrongfully convicted, the people that are serving time that passed what they should have served. And I just wanted to say hi and let y'all know that I'm still alive. And I will be in touch with many of you soon. Again, this is Tanya Payne in Massachusetts, and please know that you're in my thoughts every day.
Now, David, is this for real?
Now, Danny.
Is this for real?
It's on there.
I mean,
I didn't post it.
you posted it to me, and that's
I shared it because I thought it was
yeah.
Sick Puppy.
Yeah, Sick Puppy.
It even gives the law firm that he worked for.
Well, it's his law firm.
Well,
what's his last name?
Stephen Tyler Swain. It's in the article.
Oh, okay.
Principal of the Swain Law Firm.
don't hire them.
Don't hire them, because apparently his wife decided to put up some cameras during renovations because she thought he was bringing some prostitutes over. Well, he wasn't. But he was doing something really, really bad with their family dog. And now he's a wanted fugitive. He is on the run. Literally on the run.
Man on the run.
Yes.
I don't know. I wouldn't say he's a man, though. He's a male.
Yeah, he's a male. Anatomy-wise.
He looks normal.
But
I mean,
it said she took the dog is now safe. She did say that. His wife said the dog is now safe. So Swain Law Firm. We want to avoid the Swain Law Firm. That's why I was like, is this for real?
I mean, I just was scrolling. I found it. I got one over here about a male honeybee and what happens to him, poor guy, after he finishes.
they die, don't they?
His penis falls off.
Oh.
Yeah.
It doesn't fall off, it's ripped off.
It's ripped off. Yeah.
And his testicles explode.
Poor bee.
Poor guy.
And I kill bees every day.
It's there. She says I'm bad. Look, it's on the, as you scroll, there
Where
it
are
is.
you at? On Facebook?
The Instagram.
Instagram, on the gram. Okay.
I'm on the gram.
Yeah. Well,
It's called the Daily Insider. Like, I needed to know that.
And I'm sitting here swiping at Linda because she's on her phone, and you're over there on your phone. Yeah.
well, I'm texting people and trying to get them to call in or make a pledge or whatever. Joe made a post about pledging. Yeah. So, I mean.
And I'm just, I'm here.
Poor Dane.
I keep looking at the sick messages David keeps sending.
I'm trying to distract you. Did it work?
Yeah. Well, kind of. That sure worked. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I sent one a while ago and it didn't go through.
What was it?
It was about slurping.
I saw that. Slurp, slurp.
Yeah.
It came through on mine.
Did it?
No, the slurp came through.
Oh, the words did, yeah, but there was a image or a cartoon or whatever it is. It didn't go through.
You're going to get yourself banned.
Oh, probably so. Yeah, I'm trying not to. I'm trying to be a good boy, but it's hard.
My son is banned forever on Facebook.
Forever?
Forever.
You know, it's been a long time since I went to jail.
But I don't know what he did. I can't. He said he doesn't know what he did.
I share a lot with all the groups and stuff. Especially whenever we make every Friday I do it. But one time they said that I was sharing things I wasn't supposed to be sharing, and I share every week, like I was spamming people or something.
Do you think maybe you shared something that you didn't mean to share? What are you sharing, David? What exactly are you sharing?
I think somebody might have reported it as being spam.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's just about the prison show. I don't.
Maybe when you text me during the show, I could report you as being spam. He's spamming me.
Yeah. No, I figured your biggest fan might do something like that if he was out here.
You know he would. I mean, I anticipate.
Have no doubt.
I have no doubt. Yeah, I anticipate this.
Yeah. Is Linda going to make some shout? What time is it? Man, it's 10:54.
Yeah, I got a letter today from Richard Farland and Glenn Harris. And then my buddy, mine and Danny's buddy, Larry Hatton.
Hey, Larry.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah. With my hand on my hip. Hey.
Yeah, we love Larry. We love Larry.
We do.
Larry.
Yep.
How long you known Larry?
Years. We were getting letters pretending they were Larry, and then we became friends with Larry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's actually downright funny.
I know.
It is. Yeah. But he's a sweet guy. And tonight, like I said, we got some very good letters tonight. Not that we don't every time, when David brings them.
Here we go again.
I know.
Hey, it's about time we start. Skylar Dawn was supposed to call. She didn't call. So maybe I don't introduce her. No.
Yeah, were you mean?
Two wrongs don't make a right, does it?
Were you rude?
No. Remember, she was texting whenever I was trying to set everything up.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked if we had a full show. And I said, as a guest or shout-outs? I said, you can call, make a shout-out any time. So she said she doesn't need to be a guest because she's on before us and after us. So she's got a lot of airtime. Look, y'all stay tuned. Skylar Dawn's coming up with I get DJ Chill's not there anymore. Damage Control. It's just
really?
Skylar Dawn. He hadn't been there in years. I think he come around taking pictures. Remember? He's a photographer now.
Yeah, he came
Yeah,
in.
rodeo photographer.
He introduced himself as.
Yeah, he used his real name instead of being DJ Chill. Yep.
Oh, okay.
So he's changing. But look, y'all have a good weekend. Try and stay dry.
Have a great weekend.
Daddy, I'm coming to see you at visiting hours next week. Mama ain't been doing too well, I'll tell you more when we speak. And Billy's loving high school. He's out there blocking for JV. I'm sure he's gonna come around by the time you get released. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's prison radio. It's prison radio. From Paris to Polanski, bonjour, d'amour. In my dreams I can see your freedom. I will hold you once more. The men with no visitors, no money on the books. Remember, David's always gonna be here. You're never so alone. This ain't my love. It's And to all the laughers, the men sitting on the road, try to keep your heads up. You ain't me if you got hope. It's Friday night.